Girl, let's talk about it. Did you hear them talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this? What? Oh my God.
Oh my God, Shani Lavalier Nicole. Shani Lavalier Nicole on the roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is bold. Shani Lavalier Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and voice. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shani Lavalier Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, Shani Lavalier Nicole. Oh yeah, Shani Lavalier Nicole. Everywhere. Shani Lavalier Nicole. Oh yeah, grown talk vibes, the moment is here.
Thank you for tuning.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Happy hump day.
Oh,
Happy hump day,
good.
everybody.
It was good.
Welcome to Unfiltered at 5 with Chef Live and Leah Nicole. How y'all doing?
Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
It's Wednesday. This week is almost officially over.
Yes,
Like,
it is.
it's been a long week.
Yes, it has.
Talking about a long week, honey.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a good week, though. It's been productive. It's been good.
It was better. It was better than last week. I'll say it's better.
Yeah, it's been a good week. It's been like giving. I feel like I've done some work this week.
Mm-hmm.
I got a terrible pounding migraine that I do have.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my head is like.
We take you something for that migraine, lady.
No, I messed around and got that damn flu shot now. Like I got the flu shot, and it's just like.
Yeah, I ain't never got the flu shot.
So you're not vaccinated? Is that what you're saying?
I got that COVID vaccine, but I never took the flu shot.
Hey Juan.
Hey Juan.
Flu shots, you got girl, you gotta get the flu shot now. Gotta keep yourself protected.
It's gonna make me sick.
Yo, that's
I get real sick from vaccines. Every time I get a vaccine, I always end up sick.
And that's true because I took it. I got mine on where I go? Tuesday, I think. I think it was Tuesday. No. It was Sunday. I took it Sunday. And Sunday night, my head started to pound ridiculously. Mm-hmm. And it's been pounding ever since. I had a fever. I had like a little bit of fever. And then the fever went away. And then I started feeling really, really bad. And then like today, it was just like, oh. Like it's just right like between my eyes. Like it's just like a pound that's just a little bit ridiculous. So we are talking about today the lies we tell ourselves.
Ooh, let's get into it, everybody.
Get into it, y'all. The lies we tell ourselves. You know, that's bad when you tell yourself a lie, but we do this all the time, though. We be like, girl, yes. They ain't never a little salt under the bridge.
lying to ourselves and don't even know we do. Don't even know we do it at the time.
What's the biggest lie you think you told yourself, that you said to yourself?
The biggest lie that I said to myself. I mean, the biggest lie that I said to myself is, I'm fine. You tell yourself you're okay because you don't want to avoid, dealing with, the painful emotions or, you trying to be strong in front of other people. Mm-hmm. So I think that's one of the biggest lies I tell myself is that I'm okay when I'm really not okay. What about you?
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people probably struggle with that one. I'm okay. Mm-hmm. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm fine. Honey, when I take them bills and throw them on the bed and be like, baby, they finna get paid. That's them on the bed.
That's the biggest lie you tell yourself?
That's the one that's the biggest. I'd be sitting them on the side of me. I'd be like, okay, they gonna work themselves out. Wake up the next morning, they be still sitting there looking at me and I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, they ain't going nowhere. They still
Juan said, nothing against y'all, but I don't trust the medicine that these physicians or pharmacists give. you, they harm you more than help you. I have heard that before, and I do hear that a lot about the
The
vaccines and
pharmacy shots.
everything, pharmacy
Yeah.
shots and everything. So yeah, a lot of people don't, and I don't know if I have some vaccines, but I don't. You might. I mean, y'all might be
This one
right.
was bad. Like normally I get it from my doctor's office, but when I was in the drive-through picking up my other medicine, they was like, "Oh, you could come in." So I was like, "Oh, this is save you the trip, all the way to the top of the mountain and where Wellstar is." So I was like, "Well, okay." And I'm telling you, it's different because my doctor, she'd be a little nice with it, she'd be like, but this man was just like, shoot, shoot. He just did it. He just did his number. So that's like one of my biggest lies. When I put the bills on the bed and I be like, oh.
And then they finna get paid, and then you end up behind a few days.
Look, I be looking at them like I'm gonna tell you, my bills don't really get behind. Like I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a spending habit. So it's not like I'm a big saver. So baby, I'm gonna save from face fall off. So I be like, well, no, I don't really need this right now. Now, me and the websites is the problem. It's me and Amazon. Like I can't get enough of damn Amazon. I am like Amazon. I'm an Amazon junkie. That's one of the lies I might tell myself daily. Don't go on Amazon. I'd be right there scrolling. And I'll be needing the shit I buy. I just be buying it because it be on Amazon.
Amazon, Shein, sometimes.
It's just addictive to buy. It's like, okay, let me get this. And and I'm a real big person that like to change my comforters like every 2 minutes in my bathroom, and then everything has to match. So I'm real anal. So like the curtains got to match the sheets got to match the curtains in the bathroom. So it's not like 1, 2, 3. It's a whole process that I got to go through. I'm like, well, goddamn, I got to take down the whole goddamn house. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. What does it mean though? Like, I guess like, okay, so you asked me what lies I tell what was the biggest lie that I tell myself? And why do you think like we lie to ourselves like in the first place though? Like why you think
it's comforting? I think it's comforting. I think it's just something, it sounds good out loud, doesn't it? It sounds good. When you say it, it sounds amazing. It's like, okay, but if you hear it in your head, it might not sound.
I was about to say.
You say it out loud. Like I tell myself every night before I go to bed, I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to take this sleeping pill tonight, and I'm going to go to sleep without taking it. But I know good and goddamn well, if I don't take it, I ain't going to go to bed. I'll be looking at the walls, looking at me looking at the walls. So, that's one of them things. I'd be like, okay, do something. But I'd be really trying though. Like the other night I tried it again. I was like, okay, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to lay in the bed. I'm going to, get in my little comfy position, and I'm going to just fall asleep. By 2 o'clock, I was like, oh no, it's a done deal. I got to go to sleep. This alarm going to go off at 4:45, whether these pills kick in or not. I took my pill now. I was like, well, let me go on, scoot it on and take my little pill, baby. I took that pill and we called it a day.
I know that's right.
Let's see. What's your dysfunctional, but I believe it lie?
They'll change. I see the damn red. Yeah. They knowing damn well I see the damn red flags up in the beginning. But you overlooking it purposely because you believe, and I'm saying it to myself, they ain't gonna change, or I'm looking past it and everything and stuff like that. So yeah, I think they'll change, and knowing damn well that's probably not gonna happen.
Or the sex gonna get better.
Right.
The sex gonna get better. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be better than this. That's one of the ones, honey. You be laying in the bed and you be like, okay, he gonna get better with this. It's gonna stroke a little better in time. That's probably one of the I told myself repeatedly. That I probably need to not tell myself no more. Like it's gonna get better with time.
So what happens? So in that case, what are you doing if that's sick?
Keep telling myself that dysfunctional lie. I be telling myself that dysfunctional lie. I be like, well, it's gonna be good
It'll be
eventually.
good next time, and then the next time, and then the next time it end up being worse than the first time.
The first time, it's like somebody giving you bad head, and you just
Mhm.
keep telling yourself it's good, and you be like, "This is not good. This nigga is
Yeah,
biting me."
and I've definitely had that before.
Oh, it's the worst.
Oh,
It's the worst. It is. It's the worst. It's like the worst feeling in the world was somebody just gnawing on your clit. It's not
uh-huh.
good. Not a good. Yeah, not. It's not a
Yeah,
good. It's not a good. It's not a good feeling. It's like a Then it makes it really swole, and that's even worse. So
mhm.
it's like,
That's true.
you
I've
know,
had bad head before, but I don't know about the bad sex part, but I've had bad head before where I'm like, please just stop.
please
Just
just get up. You
just
just
get
start
up.
pushing
Just
their
it's
head
okay.
away. You just
Right.
start pushing their head and be
Just
like,
skip
"Here,
the
take
head.
it."
Just skip the head and go on and get to it.
But some, you know what? But you know what's so crazy? Some people be really thinking they're good. That's the problem. You can't, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you can't tell them that they're bad because in their mind, they think they putting it down. And if you're like an actor and you're like acting in the position of, and you're like
Mhm.
making the sounds like it feels good, they gonna keep going until you
No.
just get quiet and just be like, okay, I ain't even gonna moan, and then maybe they'll understand that this is not working out here. This is uncomfortable. It
Right.
don't feel good. It's horrible. Stop doing it. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not good. It's just not good. It's not good.
Right.
What lie have you told yourself about dating life?
Ooh, what lie have I told myself about dating life?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, um, uh, that I'm only gonna okay. I think that I will lie I told myself about dating life is that I don't know that I'm not gonna date someone like I'm not give me an example like what's a
Like
lie
a
you
lie
tell
you
me?
tell yourself about dating. Like what do you tell yourself? Like if you meet somebody,
Uh-huh.
this say you meet somebody and you know this shit ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Oh,
want to make it something better. So you tell
that's
yourself it's going to
yeah.
be better.
That's actually a good one because yeah, I've definitely told myself that and
Because
everything
you
is like I
know,
know I'm not going. I know this ain't going nowhere. I know I'm bored and you clearly not into it and we just both not. Yeah, that's a lie I've told myself
like I be
before.
telling myself a lie that I'm gonna get married again. I be like, oh, I'm gonna get married again one day. And I don't know if I want to be married again no more.
Really?
I might just want to be booed up forever. Like I might be working out just being booed up, baby. I just don't know. Because it's something that I ask myself. I just think about all the responsibilities that come with being the boot. So
Mm-hmm.
when I sit down and I'm really having this conversation, I'd be like, do I really want to do this again and have to be in this bubble? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I live a pretty carefree life. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to answer to nobody. I come in and go as I
Yeah.
want. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about what this nigga over here doing, if his phone flipped upside down, if he got hot in Texas, if he's dating Sally in the other state. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about that. So my head don't hurt. When I go to bed at night, baby, I be asleep. You know what I'm saying?
See, a lot of
Mm-mm.
people who've been married before, who've been married for years and everything, they don't want to get married
Girl, I've been
again.
married 3 times. They say 4 times
Mm-hmm.
the charm. I do four, baby. I'm gonna be Elizabeth Taylor's twin. I'm gonna be Elizabeth Taylor. What are we doing
Mm-hmm.
here? I can write her story at this point. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I
Mm-hmm.
think about it, I'm like, well, if I just stay kicking it,
Yeah.
then I don't have to have this headache. This
I
headache
mean,
ain't.
I've never been married before, but I'm not
But you might
opposed
want to
to
try it. You know what I'm saying? But
huh.
because then I don't want to scare you from it, because it's a
Mm-hmm.
good thing when it's a good thing. But
Mm-hmm.
you give a lot of yourself. You give
Yeah.
so much of yourself. It's like, oh my God. You talking about you're cleaning, you're cooking, you're taking care of, you're nurturing, you're doing all these things. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things are now things that you're doing. So it's like, well, goddamn, when I get to sit down, when can you rub my feet? When you gonna do something? Because you're now the caregiver, you're now the
Mm-hmm.
wife, you're now no longer the girlfriend. I don't want to take you out because now we can just cuddle on the couch. You see what I'm saying? Everything, the
Mm-hmm.
dynamics changes. I just feel like that's a lie I tell myself. Like when
Yep.
I sit down and I really think about it, I'm like, uh, hmm, I don't
You
know.
think people? Let me ask you this. So you think people stop putting in the effort when they finally get married and everything? You feel like they stop putting in that same effort they did when they were trying to court you and when they were dating and
Girl,
everything?
they come to a halt. They don't stop. They halt. Like, halt. The name of they halt, baby. They stop. That's dead. That's gone.
Mhm.
Because they feel like, I think what happens is they just think they got you now. Well, I got her now, so I
Yeah.
ain't gotta really do nothing. I'm
Mhm.
here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
Like,
gotta take you out on no dates. I ain't gotta be romantic
oh,
no more. I ain't gotta take you on no trips and everything. Yeah.
now you went from wearing the lingerie to just a whole nightgown. Or you sleep
Mhm.
in boxers and a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't go to bed with your shirt off no more. Now you got on a tank top and you looking kind of frowsy. You ain't shaving. You looking like like yesterday and the day before yesterday. I
Mhm.
want the same way that I looked at you when I got you to be the same way, but people really fall off. But then when a woman falls off, a man be losing his whole goddamn mind. Like for real, he be like, "Whoa, you just fell off the grid. You don't look right. You done gained about 4-5 pounds." You know, that's a lie.
Mhm.
That's a lie. He
Right.
said,
When you
"Not a
get
real
when you say, wow, that's not a real man. I
man."
mean,
No,
yeah,
it's
when you get married, you supposed to love me for better or for worse,
not
for
a word.
richer
But
for
you
poor.
still want. But people tell themselves that lie of, "Oh, it's just a bump in the road. It's just a hiccup." They say the average marriage can't last past 5 years. If you make it past 5, you're doing pretty good. But most marriages don't make it past 5.
It's
Now,
not especially nowadays.
baby,
No.
you almost it's like a job. You come
Right.
and you think if you go home, you with somebody, you marry them, you live with them now, you go to work, they go to work. When your husband come home, he's sitting down. You
Mhm.
doing everything at that point. You done got off from working your 9 to 5. Now you got to cook. Then you got
Right.
to make the plate. Then you got to give it to him. Then you got to take it
Mhm.
back. Then he might
Mhm.
want a little nookie. Then you got to do that part. That's another chore. Then you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rhythm. So what you really, it's like, if I can just do the kick it game, I might be just good kick. You know what I'm saying? Just
That
kick it.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
But see, a lot of people don't want to put in the work for marriage no more. Everybody just want to get married. You want to have a big for show, you want to have your big ceremony, but you don't want to do the work. You don't want to do the work that it takes to have a marriage and everything. You got to do the work. Why can't somebody say why can't you
James,
just
I agree. Why we can't just go to school? I'll put you on that one, but what you talking
Oh,
about? We
I
should go
don't
to
know
school.
about that. I mean, we can
Now,
order
there are
food.
some people in marriages that do that. There's some men that don't
Yeah.
require their wives to cook. But I'm saying
Mhm.
if you're a traditional woman, it's
Right.
like the chicken wing with the bone, not the bone out,
Mhm.
but the bone in. And you do things a traditional way, you
Right.
gonna be traditional in doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And then
That's
you
what I'm
know
saying.
the
I mean, if I'm lucky enough to experience getting married, then I don't mind getting married. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not like, oh, I gotta get married and everything. So
because I think about it. I think people just like to marry me. I don't know why. I might look like marriage people. Like, people look at me like, yeah, I want to marry you. I want to make you my wife real fast. No, wait a little bit.
right.
Let's procrastinate a little bit before we run down to the altar. And then
And
we
he
fight
said,
2 years later.
James, James said, I mean, it's not a requirement. You tired, we will get to it.
James, you say that now. What your wife saying?
That's what I'm saying.
What your wife saying? Come on here, let me ask her a
Right.
question.
That's what I'm
Is she saying that? Because people talk a good game. This,
They
like I said,
do.
lies we tell ourselves. You
Right.
look and you might look at your boyfriend and be like, this motherfucker ain't never gonna
But
stop playing
see,
the game.
that's why it's important to ask, like when you date and everything. I think it's
But
an important question to ask, like,
now,
do you want to get married one day or do
Leah,
you season?
Nicole, you know good and well when you meet the man, you meet the employer, and then about a month later, the boss gonna jump out from somewhere. He gonna pop up and he gonna debut, and you're gonna be sitting there going, I don't know this nigga. Where this one come from? You know what I'm saying? You meet a dude, he's sitting on the couch, and you meet him, he's playing the Xbox, and he'll say something like, "Oh, I don't play all the time." But now you done moved in, y'all done moved in together, and all he do is play the goddamn Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't opposed to nobody playing the Xbox, but I
I'm
want you to
not
stop.
opposed to nobody playing no video games though.
No, I don't want you playing it too much. You can have a timeout. You have a timeout like a
Right.
kid.
I mean, yeah, no, you can't be addicted to it. Like, I'm gonna need you to talk to me too, but I'm not opposed to you. If you want to play your game, then play your game.
You got to do something.
Right. If
Something.
James said, if it's just me and you, we're not worried about no food we're gonna eat. But when you add the kids in, it gets different.
Oh, baby, what you talking about?
Right.
Kids gonna make it even more. Kids gonna make it even more worse because now you gotta worry about
Right.
them little bad ones. especially these little bitty ones. You know, if you got the little bitty ones, I'm looking for a man that's 99. Like he got to be. I want him almost 100.
You are not looking for no man that is 99.
Baby, I want 70 or greater. Like, I'm looking for 70 or
So
greater.
you said you ain't looking for no kids. You ain't looking for that.
You gotta have grown ones. I don't want no babies. I don't want nothing under.
See, I don't have a child and everything. I would like.
So you should be looking for a man that want to give you some. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of Leah Nicole. There's a whole lot of men that bust a little nut and you can get your baby girl. It's probably running around here. They might just want to on general principle. Let me just give her a baby. But you know, when you go out here and you take on that, you have to really be prepared. Babies are a lot. They don't go away, girl. They can be forever.
Lifetime.
Shouldn't be. Them suckers be, baby. They every time you turn, they turn. Every time they eat, sometimes you can't eat.
They need something. You always need something. You're going through. Your life is gonna change. I know your life changes significantly. It's all about. It's
like the lie you tell yourself that your baby gonna stop crying. Oh, this baby gonna stop crying. The motherfucker ain't gonna stop crying. Baby's gonna cry. It's gonna cry. It's gonna cry often. It's gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? These are lies we tell ourselves. Some of this stuff we know already. You just already know. Right. You're like, okay, this ain't gonna go too great. This ain't gonna be no good look for nobody. So it's just stuff we ask ourselves. The lies, that's why it's called the lies we tell ourselves.
So what does it mean to be honest with yourself? What does that look like?
Oh Lord, that's probably a whole lot of crying. That's like a whole lot of sitting down in the mirror saying, "Oh my God, I don't believe I did this shit." Yeah, that's a lot of crying, girl. I don't know. I might like to try myself more.
Right.
Like, I don't know, like to be honest. I think I'm pretty honest with myself. I think, now in the space of mind, maybe a couple months ago, I might've been telling some stories to myself, like, oh, I'm gonna get through this hump. Oh, this ain't gonna be so bad. But now I think I'm more like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie to myself no more. It just be like the obvious be the obvious. So it's like, okay, this is what it is. So now,
yeah,
it's about just learning yourself and knowing the truth.
Right.
And like, I wake up in the morning and I say to myself, I'm beautiful, I'm blessed, I'm amazing, I'm wonderful. I really believe that shit. I'd be like, I'm a star, I'm an actor, I'm a movie star. I'm made it. I'm living the life of the rich and famous. I believe it in my head.
I'm gonna speak that into existence.
Now, every once in a while during the day, I be telling myself, oh, I don't need my job. And then that other person kick in and be like, girl, you lying.
Girl, you lying.
You lying to yourself. What you mean you don't need your damn job? You need your job.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the lies I tell myself. So I know how it move. It move how it moves sometimes. So yeah, it'd be funny though. It don't make it no less funny. It should be funny as hell. I be sitting there going, Like, I got a thing. So I got a real foot fetish, right?
You got a foot fetish?
I do, and I don't like dating men that got ugly feet because I got a foot fetish. I like feet. I don't like a man that has a foot problem.
Yeah.
Like, how and this is so petty, but it is really me though. I remember when I got married to my first husband and I asked him to take off his socks, right? It was when I first started dating him, and probably like a couple months in, we was sitting down, we was doing something, playing a game or something, and I was like, let me see your feet. And I just always notice in his socks, because you can tell by somebody's socks if their feet is kind of weird on the top.
Right.
Because it's going to look a certain type of way. So I was like, let me see your feet, though. So he said, I got nice feet. He was all crunk. He was like, I got nice feet. My feet is the bomb. I put them feet out, and he had like a real big toe. It was big. The big toe was real big. And then the little
it had a bunion. It had a bunion and stuff.
A big old bunion to the side. It was a corner bunion. It was one that wasn't making feet turn like this way. And then he had them 4 other little toes that was just little toes. They was little, but the big toe was what God said, that's a big toe. Now, of course, through the years, I got used to it. But initially off the grid, when I first saw it, I was like, you got a big ass big toe. Like, his son got that big ass big toe too. I got a big toe. I was like, I don't know about them feet. You know what I'm saying? So when I meet people,
let me ask you this: Have you ever broke up with someone because they had ugly feet?
I don't look at them. and I don't
You
like
don't-
them to touch me. Like I don't, you know,
Yeah, they
I
can't
don't
never. They
like.
can't put their feet on you.
I don't like ugly feet. I do not like ugly feet. I think I get it. Like some people play basketball, football, they life, and you know,
Mhm.
they feet might be a little bit scruffage, but you can take an
Mhm.
ugly foot and you can groom it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
Right.
go to the spa, make them get the little callus off the
Mhm.
bottom, you know,
I was
maybe
about to
clean
say
the nails.
because one of my ex had some ugly feet. But he was in the military. He would get calluses and had big ass bum. I'm like, ugh, you go
But
get
you
your
can
hair.
still go and get them done. You see what I'm saying? It's when I
Right.
say ugly feet, you can have some just, you know, funny looking feet, but you can just
Mhm.
make them look, you know, appropriate. Because you know, men
Right.
don't want to see
Appropriate.
no
Yeah.
woman with no broke toenail polish. Like you ain't gonna want to see no woman with her toenail polish all tore up, her fingernails
Right.
don't match. They look at some kind of way. When you look at somebody's feet, I know I do that with women. When I look at women's feet, like I might be somewhere in a store, and maybe be the summertime, and then there'll be a woman in some sandals, and she missing like the
Yeah.
big toe and the little other toes be half. I hate
Mhm.
that. I'd be like, oh my god, it takes you 2 seconds
Yeah.
to just take that shit
I
off.
do.
Man,
I
I
do
don't like
like
that.
to keep my. I do keep my nails and my toes done and stuff like that. I think it's very important to keep your nails and your toes
And
together
toes,
as
yeah,
well.
because I'm real, and I don't even like even with my fingernails, I don't even like it to get growth. Like I don't even want it to grow out because I think that
Right.
looks unattractive. Like you got one fingernail on, you didn't put a band-aid on it to keep it on there, and then you know
Mm-hmm.
you got the little band. That's a lie. You tell yourself you put the band-aid on. Say, I'm gonna let that hold on to next week. I'm gonna let this little fingernail hold on to
Right. Yeah,
next week.
that's right. And walking
What I'm
walking
holding on
around
to
with
it for? Let
what
that
about
shit go,
walking around with
baby.
the one nail popped off and everything and
I
stuff
can't
like
stand it.
that?
It drives me
Yeah.
nuts. But I don't like, you know, I'm a feet person. I don't like when I think about somebody's feet being wrapped around me at night, I'm a visual too.
Mhm.
So if I'm looking,
Right.
if I know it's touching me in my mind, I'm seeing the big toe that look wrong, and I'm seeing the toenail
Mhm.
that you know that might be not cut right or not cut properly. And I don't like
Mhm.
seeing long toenails on men, like really, really
Yeah.
long toenails. Because some people got big
Oh
toes,
yeah.
they got big long toes, and then you know, especially
I
like people that do like
yeah.
construction, they don't even want to wash their feet. No,
I
you got
don't like it when men have also long fingernails as well. I don't like that either.
I don't
Like
like that
cut
at
your
all.
fingernails.
Yeah, I don't like that at
Cut your
all.
fingernails. Yeah, I seen somebody with some long there, and then
Mm-mm.
they would be got the nerve to be dirty too.
Yes, they don't do because then you got to think all that bacteria is going in your vagina.
I was about to say, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like certain people don't be washing their hands and stuff like that. Do you think
Okay,
like what was
what
you about to
about
say?
what about I only watch one more episode and I'm gonna cut off the TV? Is that a lie you tell yourself?
Oh hell yeah! knowing I'm about to
No,
yeah.
you
I
can
mean, let
binge
me
watch all 10
right,
episodes.
right.
I'm notorious for that.
That's
I'd be like, I'm
definitely
gonna
a
cut it
lie
off
I
right
tell
now. Cutting it
myself.
off.
Knowing I ain't about to
I
tear
always do
myself
that.
away from the TV.
No,
And
I'm gonna
then
be like this.
I tell you, let me tell you a good one though. And everybody can do this and relate to this. You about to you getting ready and you supposed to be out. You supposed to be out and everything. You supposed to be meeting some up at a certain time in your area, and you text your friend talking about you on your way, and then you spend another 10, 30 minutes knowing you ain't
Yeah.
on
Oh, I
your way,
can't stand
knowing
that.
you ain't left the house
No,
yet.
you ain't left the house. I
Huh?
do not like that.
Yep.
That burns my soul. It do.
Mm-hmm. I
And I be
think
sitting there because
everybody
you
is
know
guilty of that one.
when I get dressed, I get sleepy. So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
not leaving and I'm dressed, I'm already tired. So I can't just linger
Right.
around. I got to be moving. I got to be going through the door. Because if I'm sitting down,
Right.
I'm going to fall asleep. There's no way I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
be just
fall
sitting there
asleep. Yeah.
waiting. You know, some people leave their house at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I can't
See,
leave
I
my house.
have to get up. My thing is this: if I have to get up, I have to be a significant. I have to get up within a certain amount of time and everything because it take me a long time to get ready. I'm not even gonna lie. And
Oh,
then I
don't I
might
know?
go and I'm like, guess.
Don't I know?
Gotta do my hair, gotta do my makeup, gotta take my shower, gotta do my little body
Yes, it's a whole
skincare
process.
routine. It take me a long time to get ready, and I'm not gonna lie about that,
And see,
especially
it
when
takes
I'm
me
on a
no
time
time.
limit.
I do
It
everything
takes
quick.
me forever
My
to
hair,
get ready too.
everything. Mika said, "Me too,
Mhm.
Shell." I'll get sleepy quick. My bed be looking extra comfortable. Girl, what you saying? I'm talking about I cannot sit and just be like, oh, just wait for people.
I will even stop in. I will stop and I will sit down. I'll take a little break from getting ready. I'm so bad. I know. I'm so bad with that.
Me and Nicole got a whole 2-hour process on flossing the teeth. I looked at her one day. I was like, "Girl, how many times you gonna floss?"
Whatever.
She'd be like, "Floss."
I'm gonna floss my teeth. I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna comb my hair. I'm gonna be groomed. I'm not going out the house looking a hot ass mess. I tell you that.
You call her at 10:50 if you want her to meet you at 12 o'clock. You give her time.
You got a lot to me about. You got a lot to meet about the time. But I've been getting pretty good about it though. I've been getting pretty good.
I can't stand sitting waiting for nobody. I do not like waiting for people. That's probably a lie I tell myself.
I know you don't. I don't take forever to get ready. You take forever to get ready too, though.
No, I don't. I just throw on a wig and glue it down and put on my lipstick and my eyeshadow, and I'm through the door. And I even like when I go to work and I got to go into the office, I take everything out the night before. Because I know I can't wake up in the morning looking for stuff to wear, and I like to be together. Like my shoe got to match.
I'm bad about that. I'll be looking, and then I'll be searching and read. That's why I get up maybe about 3 hours before it's time for me to go in, clock in. And if I go in the office, I get up. I'm sorry because I gotta look for me something to wear. I gotta take a shower. I gotta do
But why not take it out the night before? I mean, yeah, I take out, girl, I lay it out. I gotta have a shoe, what color shoe I'm gonna put on, how the eyeshadow.
Sometimes I will take it out the night before, and then sometimes I'll be like, no, I'll be too tired to take out my clothes the night before. I don't know.
What's the I'm just being nice. Has that ever been your lie for liking someone?
Yeah.
You just being nice?
You mean like me just being, you mean like I really don't like them and I'm just being nice and they like nice me and I'm be nice to them? Yeah, I've done that anyway. Before. But I know this person don't never got a chance in hell.
That's when people come in the friend zone. You be like, I already know they're gonna be a friend. Some people don't be wanting to be the friend though. They tell you that. Like I have men just tell me right off the gate, I ain't trying to be your friend. I be like, what you trying to be then, baby? What we doing? You know, you can only dance around it so long for you to be like, look, it's not happening. It's just not. The connection's not there.
Some people you really just like them as your friend, but then when they put the moves on you, it makes
you off a little bit.
Throw you off. It makes it weird and everything.
It throw you off. It get a little uncomfortably weird.
It get a little uncomfortable.
Like me. Have you ever convinced yourself that you could like somebody that you really know you don't like that? No, never.
I no matter how much I try, if I know I don't like you and everything, and I can't see myself with you, I can't convince myself otherwise.
Well, I might be guilty of that. No, I've done that. I've I've said to myself, I could probably, work this out, work it out a little bit, just work it out, figure it out some type of way.
I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't do that. If I don't like you and everything.
I remember in high school, it was this real ugly boy, right? He was ugly for real. He was not attractive at all. Like nothing about him was attractive. And he was so nice to me. He really was. He was so nice to me all the time, but he was so unattractive. And I don't call people unattractive. He just was not
I don't like to say ugly either.
Yeah, I don't want to say ugly. He was just not attractive, And he disliked me so much. And I just told myself, I can go on a date with him. I can. But let me tell you what happened. Let me finish. So he was in high school. Now he was a funny looking little creature in high school. But baby, let me tell you something. He got out of high school, and I saw that man probably about 4 years after high school. Baby, I don't know if he went and had surgery or if he did something to his face. But baby, when he tapped me in the club, I was working at Sandcastle. I ain't never gonna remember. He tapped me. He said, "Hey, Michelle, you don't remember me from school?" And I'm looking, going, "Who is this man?" But he looked good. Eye about this big. I said, "Who is this man?" And he was like, "This." I want to say his name, but he was like, "This is such and such." And I'm like, who, I'm looking like, who, and I'm going, my face is like this. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. That man, to this day, I think that man had surgery. I mean, he looked so good, girl. I could have drunk his bath water.
Yeah, don't you hate that when they, because that be happening a lot in school. They not cute, but then when you see them as
girl, they grow up to be,
Mm-hmm.
baby. I was funny looking in school, not in high school, but I was funny looking in elementary school. I was real tall, real skinny. I ain't had no breast, I was real skinny. I'm talking about skinny. And I used to be like, oh my God, I ain't never gonna have no shape. Like, I ain't never gonna have no shape.
I don't think I was funny looking in school. I don't think.
Everybody go through a little ugly stage where they lose their little teeth.
Yeah.
And
I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you what, I had went on a date with somebody out of pity.
That's even worse than me dating somebody that's ugly.
I know. He liked me, and I couldn't say when he asked me on a date, and I'm just like, I went on a date. It was a pity date.
He was like, oh, let me just do this. Let me just do this
because I'm being nice. I couldn't say no, and I ain't gonna lie, I do struggle with that. Like if somebody I have struggled with that. If somebody like me, and I don't like them back. And then I'm gonna be honest, I struggled with that. I've struggled with being mean and everything. And
you ain't gotta be mean. Well, you just can't say no.
I've struggled with letting them down, not being mean, but letting them down.
But then you misleading though, because they still. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mislead them. I don't entertain. I've learned to not entertain if I don't like you like that in that way. I've learned to not entertain you. But I have struggled with that before. I've struggled with that. If somebody liked me and I didn't really necessarily like them back, I've struggled with letting them down. But that's why I like now I do not entertain you if I know it's not gonna ever.
You just be like, no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put you through that. I'm not gonna entertain you if I know it's not gonna go nowhere.
It might be better.
Because I don't like using people. I don't use people. I'm not gonna let you think you got a chance with me if I know you don't got a chance with me. I'm not gonna use you.
You don't want no free meals because
my friends be like, you tell me that you don't want no free meal to go and get a free meal. No, that's okay.
Because you really got to sit there and have conversation. But what if you go out with somebody that you knew you really didn't want to give a try or a chance, and you go out with them, and when you go out with them, you like them. You're like, oh my God, I don't like their look, but I like them. Then what?
That's a little different.
Because that happens.
That has happened before to me as well. When I'm like, they got a good personality, good heart, good personality, but you just not physically attractive. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like because I think, see, for me, physical attraction is important, but there's also features that I look for. There are things that I look for, and I'd be like, okay, this is he got this feature that I like. So it may not necessarily be like he's the most attractive guy, but it's something about his feature or something about his personality that is giving, that makes me overlook the things that I would say, not really feeling that either. Yeah. It's like certain things on a man that you look for and you be like, yeah, I like this about him.
Sometimes I know what you're saying, but if I can't see myself, this is gonna sound bad. I guess if I can't really see myself getting it on and kissing you and you hugging me and doing that, because would you, can you see yourself physically getting with that person?
Well, yeah, if I have a little attraction, if it's a little attraction,
maybe if it's a little attraction, but
sometimes the attraction is not appearance wise.
Yeah, sometimes it's not. But I don't know. Yeah.
Now I can't look past somebody's mouth though. Like that's a big thing for me. Like, that'd be a lie. I would have to tell myself. Like I can't even sit down and eat with people if their mouth ain't right. Like if the mouth,
that's a pet peeve of mine as well. That's
like their mouth just look a certain type of way, and then you trying to eat and their mouth look funny. I can't do that either. I'd be like, ooh, like I'd be sitting there like, okay, this is what we're doing. And I don't know if that sounds bad, maybe a little bit. Like,
I don't know if it sounds bad either, but
it might sound bad, y'all. We might sound horrible right now.
I
But
know
though,
people probably looking at us like these women.
these girls is bougie as shit. No, it's just preference and choice.
It's just
You know what I'm
preference
saying? Like, if
sometimes.
it's the lies
Yeah.
we tell ourselves, I would have to tell myself a lie to think if I could sit down with a man and his mouth is just a mess and I'm just looking at his mouth. His mouth got to be the attraction because I'm watching you talk. If I can't look in your mouth and be engaged, I'm gonna be looking at the menu, looking at the food, looking at the salt and pepper on the table.
Because that's gonna be my main focus and the whole entire time, and I'm just like, yeah.
And then a man that has a real spitty mouth, I don't like either.
Right.
Like,
oh yeah,
when they mouth be real spitty. You ever see a man and his mouth is just real spitty?
Mm-hmm.
And he got a lot of.
And I think for me too, what I don't like, I don't know, maybe I can get over it. Man, I can't. Maybe you can get over this, but what about when they got a funny shaped head?
I know that's one of your pet peeves. I know that's one of your pet peeves. I remember he used to grow his head shaped funny. I don't know, it depends on how funny shaped the head is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was somebody, I ain't even gonna lie. I was at the mall one time and this guy approached me. I was getting in my car and everything. This guy approached me. Of course, he was interested and he tried to holler at me and ask for my number.
Mm-hmm.
But I was focused too much. I was looking at his head and I was like, I was like, nah. I said, nah, baby.
But these things are important. You got, because you got to think about your kid. Because genes are serious. I don't care what you do to your body, what you do to your face. Your genes are your genes that's inside your body. So if you go out here and you busting out children, and you was funny looking before you had them babies might look like you when you was funny looking. You see what I'm saying? Even with men, like, you know what I'm saying, you might overlook some stuff. You might have funny ears, and all your kids come out with these ears. Now you got to look at your kids and be like, their ears look like their daddy. Like their ears look just like their damn daddy. No.
Yeah.
You got to make it make sense.
Right. Like, yeah, that is true.
Not to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What is a lie people tell themselves about success or failure?
What is a lie people tell themselves about success or failure?
What's a lie we tell ourselves about success? Yeah, I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna make it big.
I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna be the best.
Success and failures.
Failures. What's a lie?
Failures could be you don't see yourself failing at stuff. Like, I think
that that you're not really good at and everything.
That's something, but you consistently keep trying, because it's like me trying to be a pianist. Like, I can't see the keys like that, so that'd be something I'd be doing, and it'd be a disaster. Right. If I'm trying to play it, and I got to have my glasses on, and I can't see the keys right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see somebody from a distance, I'm probably gonna fail at doing that. Or something like, no, I did that, so I can't say that either. Like, I always wanted to drive a forklift, but I know I can't drive a stick, so it would be something that I would lie to myself and say, "Oh, I could do this," because I just can't drive a stick. I can't do.
Have you ever tried to drive a stick before?
I have, girl, honey, but me and 2 feet and moving 2 things at one time and then shifting don't work.
My mom actually drove a stick for a long time.
Now, I've drove sticks in my life, but not them kind.
I'm fucking done. You always gotta turn it into something nasty.
I know sticks now, but ain't them kind of sticks.
Oh my goodness.
We was jerking and shit.
Done. Ain't nobody asked you about them kind of sticks.
Them kind of sticks is different, baby.
Nah, not the damn gutter.
Oh yeah, mine's in the gutter. But yeah, I don't know. Just something you think about, you know what I'm saying? You think about it. You're like, yeah, well, yeah, no.
You are so silly. You are so silly.
I'm serious. I've drove sticks. Stick. That's a stick. If you get on top, you're riding it.
That was not the type of stick I was referring to, Miss Ma'am. I was not referring to that.
You get on a stick, you're riding the stick down.
Get your mind.
And they do it be jerking. You ever see them guys that be trying to move with you?
Uh-huh.
They be moving with you, right? They get to moving and like you playing love. 1, 2, 1, 2. Little 1, 2,
Oh
1,
my
2,
goodness.
3.
I know about, but I do know about driving some sticks though. I
Y'all
do.
drove some sticks now. I drove some stick shifts, some joy sticks, some Pac-Man sticks.
some Tiny Tims.
Tiny Tim's got me nodules, little nodules, honey. What's harder, admitting the truth or letting go of a lie?
Admitting the truth. Oh, you'd be surprised how many people. It's hard for some people to admit the truth. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Some
That's
people
like,
don't. Some people don't want to face their truth. Some people really don't want to face the fact that they may have an issue and admit that they have a problem, an issue, and stuff like that. You'd be surprised. Like that's why people. That's why people lie. I think that's why people lie and stuff like that because because they don't want to face the truth and everything. And then but the thing is that when you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie on top of that lie, and then sometimes you be telling damn lies and you start believing your own damn lies that you tell. That's what you be doing.
I done told a few in my day. I had to come out of it. I was like, well, I done told that lie. I got to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learn as you get older and you grow. But, there's times where I used to be having to wiggle myself out some shit. I'm like, what, I told that lie. Woo, child, I'm get out of this. I remember the first time I told a guy I had sex, I ain't never had no ding-a-ling in my life. And that motherfucker pulled his ding-a-ling out. I said, what in the Jesus?
He was scared as fuck.
Yeah, the devil. I said, never. No. What is you gonna do with that? And at that time, it could have been small. It still looked like an anaconda. I was like, no, put that away. We're not doing nothing with that. Nothing. Where you finna put that in? No, we tell ourselves a little like, yeah, but you do. You right. You tell one, you gotta tell another one.
Cover up the other one and cover up the other one.
Then it become like cover. You be like heavy. You be walking around like, Lord, I wanted to get rid of all these lies.
That's why I don't understand people. What I don't understand is why people be lying about stupid shit though. Be lying about. I don't understand why.
Sometimes I don't think it'd be intentional lies. Like you really like had to tell a lie so you won't have to tell somebody something. It's better they don't know, so you just make up one. That sounds good.
I see your point, but I don't like lying about stupid shit because I just feel like if you lying, how can I trust you if you lying about little small?
But some people don't lie because they, it might be something to protect you from.
Yeah, and that is true because sometimes people can't handle the truth.
The truth
hurts. So that's why people do they do lie to protect your feelings and things of that nature. So
that's why I say it might not be intentional. I mean, a lie is a lie, no matter who tell it, but I get that part. But at the same time, sometimes it might be, okay, I couldn't tell you that. Yeah. I couldn't tell you that. So I just made up something else that sound better.
For me, I do want somebody, I will say that, I do want my close family and friends to tell me the truth, no matter how it may hurt, because you lying to somebody, you're not helping them. You're only making shit worse.
But what if it hurt so bad that it break you?
Well, then I would have to learn. I would have to just get over it, and I would have to heal and everything, stuff like that. I don't know. The truth to me is better than lying to me.
I don't know. I might want you to tell me a lie here and there.
I mean,
if I don't look good in the morning, tell me.
Like little white. You talking about little white lies, I guess.
Yeah, nothing that's gonna kill you. Now you ain't gonna, what I'm saying? You don't want to do a lie that's gonna make somebody die. But I'm saying, like, if it's something like sometimes it be for whatever reason you may have in your mind, you might be like, this person don't need to know this, so I'm just gonna make up something. Right. I'm gonna say something.
I can understand little white lie. I can understand little white lies to protect someone's feelings.
I mean, it don't make it right.
It don't make it right, but
But at the end of the day, you know why you told it. That's the thing. You know why you told a lie. That's like if your kid ugly and you keep telling your kid is cute.
You gonna tell you Oh my goodness, Shelly Live. You said if
Yeah,
your
you tell
kid
your kid, like,
ugly,
my little child
would
was.
you tell your baby you was an ugly
Oh, I
little
did.
ugly
My
baby?
child was not attractive when he came out. Now he was funny looking. He was looked like a little rat. There was nothing cute about that child. I said, "Oh, this is an ugly one." I was not the mama that was looking at the baby going, "Oh, he's beautiful." I was like,
Oh
"This one is
my
ugly.
goodness.
This one grow into his face. This one is not cute." Let's hope in 6 months he has changed. Because this one is not attractive. No,
You
some kids.
wrong for that. You wrong for that.
You got to be honest. People know when they got funny looking kids now.
Mm-hmm.
You have a baby and they pop at you and you look at it. You say when the baby come out, some babies don't come out always so attractive, but
Right.
after about 2 or 3 days, they get their little face start coming in. Well, when the face ain't coming in, you get to be worried as a parent. You be like, little Johnny ain't looking little Johnny in. Like little Johnny ain't Johnny in yet. Like, what's wrong with little Johnny? Ain't no need to lie. Some people thought themselves all day. They'll put on an outfit, be too small, and be like, "Girl, this look good, don't it?" And I be going,
Right.
"Nope."
And I now that I'm gonna need somebody to tell me the truth on, because I do ask for my opinions on outfits and everything. If something don't look good or don't look right on me, tell me. Don't have me going out in the streets looking crazy and stuff like that. If I got a damn booger in my nose, tell me I got a damn booger in my damn nose.
Would you want somebody to tell you, would you want the booger to sit there?
Right. I want you to tell me if I got a booger in my neck, but in my damn nose. And
would you fart in front of a man if you had to really fart and it was your first date?
Nah, I'll suck it in. If we on the first date, I'm gonna be courteous and I'm gonna suck that shit in. I guess my stomach gonna have to be hurting and stuff like that.
But what if you can't hold it in though? What if you just can't?
If it slip out, then I'm just gonna look real bad. I'm just gonna look.
Look around. Look. You're gonna look around. You're not just gonna be like. You're not just gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry, I had to get that out of here. Just start rolling down the car.
Let me tell you something. I did this. So how about I did that with somebody. I think I was with my mom or somebody. I was standing in line, and and I had some gas, and I couldn't hold it. I had to let it go, and it was dead. It was one of them deadly ones. I hurried up and I turned so quick to look at her. She said, damn well that
you did that. Look. Greg said better out than me, better in.
Right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but if I got the fire, stuff like that don't bother me. It be bothering other people, but it don't bother me if you got to pass gas. I mean, if you got to pass gas, right? It's better than I was about to say, because it's gonna come out one way or another.
But listen though, but why is that always so embarrassing when you dating somebody? That's like the hardest thing to do in front of a man.
It's like taking a damn dump. I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of have a problem with taking a dump at somebody else.
But I'm saying, but why though? Why? It's a natural thing for everybody, but that is the one hardest thing for everybody to do.
Right. In front of it is. I'm not gonna lie. Why? I don't know why, but if we in the first starting out stages, I'm not taking no dump at your house.
Well, can't you just go in the bathroom and do the flushing, the flush and flush?
I don't want to. I'd rather wait till I get home and get comfortable.
But what if you can't?
I'd rather wait till I get home in the comfort of my own home. And
what if your stomach's hurting real bad?
Then if it's an emergency, then that's different. But if it's not an emergency and I can hold it.
Now, what if you do it in the whole
so
house?
Are you doing it? Are you taking a dump at somebody?
Yeah, if I gotta go. I'm just gonna be like, hey, look, this ain't gonna be pretty. This ain't gonna be cute.
You're just gonna do that courtesy.
Don't judge me, but this is gonna come out because sometimes but the thing is, this is the embarrassing part. Like when you do, okay, you can do the courtesy flushes, you flush and flush and flush as you go. But every once in a while, it seep out into the air. They might be all down the hallway. and then you come out and
that's when you have. I would think you would have some spray in your bathroom.
What if you ain't got none of that? And it's just you got to go.
I keep air freshener in my bag. I keep air freshener in my bathroom.
Because sometimes when you try to hold it in, it come out louder.
It does come out loud, yeah. And that has happened before.
Or you ever been in a car where you squeezing your booty to the seat so hard?
Don't you say it. I already know what you about to say. Don't you say
and you just be squeezing and you be like, oh Lord, here it come. It's finna sound off. And it'd be terrible. And the person be looking at you.
I thought you were about to say something else.
No, and then they politely roll down the window. When I gotta do it in somebody's car, I just roll down the window. I'm gonna help you out.
I'll be courteous enough to tell. I'm gonna let you know. Look, bro, cut the window, cut the windows.
Let's roll these windows down.
Especially when it's only me and you in the car. It's only me and you.
Yeah, and it's only you already know it's gonna either be you or him. Either one, honey. Or you be at work and you gotta go.
Always keep some air freshener with. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna keep some air freshener. Yes.
Have you ever been at work and you put your feet up in the stall because you don't want anybody to see your shoes?
No.
But you got to do number 2.
No, I'm not doing that. That's the thing. I'm not doing that.
At least I ain't doing it at all.
I'm not doing that. At work, I don't really have to. I only pee. I don't have to do number 2. My body is trained to do that when I
not just trained. Not as trained.
Yeah, it's like, because I ain't gonna lie, I have found myself running up the damn stairs when I come off work and I didn't run up the damn stairs.
I'm just gonna hold my legs off the ground. You ain't gonna see the shoes.
I'm not going at work. People be too nasty at work. I'm sorry.
At our job, they go to all the floors. Everybody go to,
especially in the damn female bathroom. It'd be the worst. Oh, this is always nasty.
I don't know why it's always the worst.
People are not conscious of their smells and stuff like that. Especially I'm not even talking about shit smells. I'm talking about you not conscious of your smells. Women just be not conscious of how they smell and smell. And smell. I'm just like, damn.
It be bad, honey.
Like a damn fish, like a damn seafood fish fry. I'm like, no, it's just.
And I don't go behind. I don't go in stalls after people that's funky.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, either.
If someone got a bad smell, I go in the stall and I go right back out.
Leaving pads and tissue. I'm just like,
bathrooms are the worst though. Empty,
right?
Like for whatever reason, the bathroom is always the worst bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it always is. So it's like, ooh, you did that. That's
dispose of your damn feminine products in the proper way.
Wrap them up, put them in a little bag. Don't flush them in the toilet and clog the whole bathroom up.
Right.
But yeah, the lies we tell ourselves, y'all. That's the name of the show. Right. The lies we tell ourselves. We tell ourselves some crazy stuff, and we know in our mind this shit is not normal.
In our damn mind, we be wrong as hell.
And be like, oh no, we telling the truth though. This is what it is though. No. Right. Well, okay, so if you was talking to your younger you about a lie you told, what would you tell your younger you?
About a younger me.
Mm-hmm.
About lying, so I would be like, when they ask me, am I fine and okay? I would be like, tell them, no, you ain't fine and you okay. Tell them what it really is. No, I'm serious. Some people be like, you fine. I'll be like, asking me, am I fine? Okay. No, I'd be like, no, I'm not fine. I'm not okay. I'm not. People be asking.
Having a bad goddamn day.
And knowing you ain't fine and you ain't okay.
And you asking me, I'm already mad. Why you asking?
I know I'm already mad and everything. So no. But what about you on that one?
I would tell myself, girl, I ain't mean for you to get that black eye. I ain't mean for you to get that black eye.
Now I mean you get that black eye. Like, no,
I ain't mean you get punched that day. The day you got punched. You know what I'm saying? I love younger me probably angry.
I would have loved to see you fighting back in school and stuff. Like you probably got suspended. You got suspended a lot when you was in school fighting.
I got suspended once in high school. In high school for not wanting to run because the coach told me all black people run, and I was pissed. And he said it just like that. He said, well, all black people run. You should be ready to run. And I just wrong choice of words, he said to me. And I was like, what did you just say? And I was always popping off at the mouth. So this mouth went to popping off. And he called Miss Lynch and said, come get your child. Because I went to an all white school, like all white high school.
Oh my God.
None of that going on, honey. My mouth was lethal. But you go to schools like that, baby, they say anything to you. You be like, huh? Did you say? Huh? And I stayed in detention. I was always in detention. I stayed in detention.
I didn't stay in detention. I ain't stay in no detention. I ain't really get in trouble like that. I think I got in trouble major one time. I probably got in trouble and stuff like that. And but it wasn't no out of school suspension. It was instant school suspension.
Yeah, when it's the same thing, you sitting there all day with the same person looking at you. That shit's to piss me off. Let me go home for them 3 days.
Right. I don't want to look at you.
Oh my God, they used to drive me crazy just sitting there with the same person all day. I gotta see you again one more day. One more day. No, when I went to Cedar Grove, I was bad as shit. You know, in Cedar Grove, I was all over the goddamn place. But when I tried to scale back, but Cedar Grove, I was almost got a lot of phone calls at Cedar Grove. I was always doing something. She wouldn't let me wear no makeup, girl. I would go to school, put on the makeup, take it all back off on the bus. Oh, you want to wear no makeup? I had to put it on and time 3:55. Wiping it off. I was bad as shit.
Oh my goodness.
I be praying. I be like, "Mom, I was real bad one. Forgive me. Forgive me for being horrible." You look back on it now, you be like, "I was really."
I ain't really get in trouble in school like that. I ain't really get in trouble in school. I mean, like I said, I got in trouble one time, but I ain't really get in trouble like that in school. I ain't really go to detention and stuff like that.
Girl, my mama used to come to the school.
She used to whip your butt. She used to
come to the school and act a fool at the school. That was the problem. I'm like, oh, they go Miss Lynn. They be like, they go Miss Lynn. There she go. Shut up, mama.
My mom was one that was coming up to the school too to talk to the teachers. Yeah, they hated to see my mom. Sometimes,
yeah, you be embarrassed as hell. You be like, oh Lord, they go Miss Lynn. She be coming in with all.
I started having a talk with my mom. I said, Mom, please don't embarrass me when we get to the school. I know you're going to have to have a conference with my teacher. Don't embarrass me.
And my mama used to like to dress like a Mexican. She'd have on 50,000 colors. She'd have all these colors. I was like, Mommy, what's up with all these colors? It'd be greens and oranges and purples and all kinds of shit. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm trying to act like you're not my mama. Like I be running down the school. That ain't my mama. I don't know who that is.
Nah, my mom know how to dress.
Back then, it didn't matter. She put on her little shoes, slide on her little slippery shoes, and put on little funny looking little colors. I'd be like, oh Lord, here she come with all these colors on. I was so glad when she learned how to put colors together. I said, oh, praise Jesus, thank you, Lord. He's got an improvement. Because my mom used to come with the colors, baby. I was like, oh
my goodness.
But people were scared of it though. They'd be like, oh, they go Miss Lynch. They go Miss Lynch.
I bet you they were, because you got that, you got your mom got that just strong Jamaican accent.
Like, you hear that coming, you be like, oh Lord, here she comes. Mr. Mayfield, the principal, we used to get that man hell, boy. Hell. But you look at it now and I be like, well, it taught me a lot of stuff. I was really bad, not just sneaky. I think it was more sneaky than bad. I was more sneaky. It was like, if I can get away with it.
I used to be a little sneaky. When
you lost your virginity?
What?
I said, when did you lose your virginity?
Why?
I'm a thief.
Oh my goodness! Why?
Don't tell it on shit live and leave the code.
Leave me alone. I tell it when you tell yours.
When did you lose that old virginity? When did you give up the good cushions?
I plead the fifth on that.
Plead the fifth? You must have been. You must have been.
No. You better leave me alone. My mama could be watching this damn episode as we damn speak. You better leave me the hell alone.
She's gonna be calling you right after. She'll be like, "Yeah." She's gonna call you right after the show.
Leave me the hell alone.
Why you avoid the question? Why you avoid the question, girl? You should have answered the question. How old were you?
Hey,
I'm messing with her because I knew she said, "What?" Your face went sound. You were like, what?
Oh my goodness.
That's a topic for another day. We have came up with our hour. we have. It's always nice laughing and vibing. Tomorrow we got a real live show going on, y'all. There's gonna be a lot of people in the building tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Tomorrow at 5. We're gonna have a lot of folks on here tomorrow, y'all. It's gonna be a lot of us, and then we're gonna be talking about some shit tomorrow, y'all.
Stirring some
shit up.
Damn hot seat. I think we're gonna put people in the hot seat tomorrow, but This is Unfiltered at 5 with Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. We love y'all. As you know, go hug on somebody, go love on somebody. Y'all tell the truth. Y'all
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Don't be lying to nobody and stuff like that. Y'all tell a little white lie if you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Tell a little white lie. But anyway, y'all, we love y'all.
We love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Happy Wednesday.
We out.
Share, like, and share. Go to them YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and subscribe. We'll be out of here.
Girls, let's talk about it. Did you hear that talking about it? Oh my God, do you know this? What? Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole on a roll. Lighting up the stream, the vibe is full. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, let's go. Kicking down doors, we make some noise. Grown folks talk with truth and voice. Doing it big, turning up the flow. Shelly Live and Leah Nicole, you know. Oh yeah, it's Shelly Live and Leah Nicole.